I had to get rid of that chat thing. Making my eyes hurt. Did you find it?
What is this one called?
Ancient Armory. In the Norlands, I think. Here. If I zoom out, Mother's Hearts to the west of me.
Oh, you have to do the grave forward first.
What's that?
That's that other mission.
Other mission?
Go to your main missions. I think it's Maker's End.
I have to do this one first?
It's to finish that quest series. There's another mission after Maker's End. I think it's Grave Horde or something like that.
Okay. Is that the one I have to finish?
Oh, did you want to make it in?
I set it to it. Why?
So the first power thing is
First power thing?
Mm-hmm.
What power thing?
Power cell?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Go to the highest point you can on Maker's End.
Right, so I'm still in Norland. I need to travel.
Jeez.
Oh, look there. There's that path. Wait, is the whole path on the map? There you go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna catch something and ride it. Sound good? Striders. Can't, I ran out.
can get out of this. Those machines are alert.
Why won't you scan it? Oh!
Gonna pick you apart shot by shot.
Yeah, I don't need to play with that. Did you see what it was? It was a thunder draw.
Where do we start on this thing? Another signal. I must be closing in on the signal.
To me! Let's take her down!
I have to climb up to the tall neck's head. The killers. What are they doing here?
Yeah!
It looks like they're trying to capture the Tolmec. Bad
To
day for
me,
one of us.
brothers! You cannot run from righteousness. Found him! Don't run out now! Fight! Don't let it end like this! To bleed.
Are you sure I'm not the one learning that lesson? What do you think?
She went that way. Looks like I'm clear. That's it. I'm already gone. Calm, calm.
Who's shooting?
Dad, who did this?
I got no points. Oh, I finally looked it up. Apex combat machine equipped with a wide array of heavy artillery and melee attacks. That thing looked like it was going to kick my ass. As you can tell, I have no problem using the mod out here. I just wish it was daytime and I'd be able to see them. I know I didn't kill everybody.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here. Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Oh, fuck. I hit the triangle. She didn't take it. Please put me back on top of this hall. Like, fuck. Right? Did I get it? Oh no, it gave it to me though.
This as well.
Who? The same guy. Hi! Oh, that was loud as shit. But it gave me the tall neck. What do you say? No, I'm not talking to the voices in my head. Kaz is sitting in the room, I promise.
Almost like a spider.
Did he say something else?
Just go about your business.
Oh yeah.
What did he say?
Really seen that. So I want to say hello.
Did you remember response?
I don't know.
He doesn't feel like talking apparently.
Oh, I had like 500 people call me that day, and I was just like, I was done with it. I couldn't stream or anything.
What day?
I was trying to stream that one day. I was trying to level a necromancer.
Oh, that day that I ended up calling and asking you if you would talk to me?
Yeah, but you were like the last person or whatever, like even before that.
I want to apologize for him getting off for that, because I was at work for the next like 4 hours, and I was at this place where I work, but this is one of the stores, and it's like never has anybody in it. So I literally just sit there and stare. And I was like, talk to me!
No, everyone was like interrupting me like 400 or 500 times that day.
I'm sorry. I apologize for my part, but I can't control anybody else.
Yeah, I might stream again in a bit.
We're just trying to finish up my story. Oh, my daddy. What is this? Where the fuck? I'm fixing to do something really bad.
Going down. They know where I am.
That's not fair. Why are you playing with... Daddy? Why are you playing with my iPad?
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Baldwin said he found an image of a woman using an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way up here? So far from Norland. I don't don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spine don't look like this again. Well, go on. What do you know about it?
Stay on your present course before long. As well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Forget about traveling light. Who is he and how does he know these things?
No,
You said
I can watch
Elizabeth
it.
Sobek. What kind of name
Yes,
is
it
that?
is partially my fault. I should probably. It's partially my fault. Shit. Ha. Fix it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a hidden entrance apparently. I don't speak Spanish.
Nice. Do a good hunt.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Fine goods for a
Buy
fair
what
price.
you need, leave the rest. These aren't goods, they're necessities. Won't cost you a charge just to look.
Check out these wares. They're necessities. The longer this split with the Shadow Carja lasts, the more...
Check out these wares.
You'll regret not take a look at these wares.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong, these scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
I need to keep my kit dry. Don't mind me. Finally.
I think
Not sure.
Help me, maggots! Ah!
Look what I found!
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Got you located.
Why?
Got you.
Get the signal going! Gonna like the signal! We
I see him. Where did she go?
You're giving up. still looking.
Some willing Avad will cleanse the land of this growing corruption.
King Avad's decree brought the Hunter's Lodge in line.
Here they had to admit another woman.
His father may have been a butcher. Son of King Avad.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears. They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Avad saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
So many questions for him.
Ugh, too sunny.
I can still get the upper hand. Right where he said it would be. Yes.
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
On me!
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. What happened? Eclipse. Just like he said.
Still gotta be here.
First strike. think I'm in the clear. Snow chill. Now they're hunting me. A corruptor. That might prove a challenge. Off you go.
No danger. I give up. Shadow does. You cannot escape our grasp.
can stop tensing up. You're not gonna be the one to stop me. You can see them, they can't see you.
Dead. I won't be next.
With them fighting at our side, Meridian will be ours once more.
explosion. Another explosion. Scrabbling a bit.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Soon this demon will be up and running. Another Deathbringer to fill out the ranks.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Owen talked about. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first. I've been seen.
Focus. It's not working.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it.
Eyes up, she's trying to get over on us.
Seems blasted out.
The shadow will reach you wherever you go.
You can't evade the shadow. Die.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what you have to say.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Hi, Vanny.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Did you see here how long? 350,000 years overdue.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions. We're all...
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
I'm okay.
Looks like I can climb here. Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too. At least the chill's gonna keep me alert. A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here. But they hated each other.
Another phone has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final phone has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Grayport's the next place I needed to go, right?
What's that?
So Grayport was the next place I needed to go for the next mission. So where's the power cell
now.
here?
Keep moving.
Engrave, Portal.
It's in Grayport? Is that the first one? I want to know before I raffle down.
After solving the riddle in the ruins during the Great War mission, go towards the door that you have open.
Okay.
The other one is in
Where?
very top of the map. All it says. The highest level is location.
I don't know how to get back in there.
Where?
To the highest level of location.
I don't know where that would be.
Up. Up, 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 up. No idea how to get back from there. There's supposed to be a power cell up there, right?
Look out below!
it again.
So it says on the high side of the location, the place where you can see holograms. Find the high pillar.
Find the high pillar. Oh, okay. I just gotta figure out how to get back up there from here. Yep, don't think I came in here. That's not what room I was in, at least. No. It's taking me back the other way.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units. The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
That began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And the day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace. the trees white and shimmering.
Keep going on.
Jesus.
Power cell. I'll need it to get to the armor in that ancient ruin I found. The scrapes. Let's make this quick. Still sniffing around. Can breathe again. Just stay out of their way for now.
okay? Do you food? You said your stomach was upset, so I didn't know. How was the chocolate? Didn't like it?
It was especially as I figured out. It was nice.
I'm not running back that far. I like how they introduced fast travel. It looks like a piece of sushi. Did you notice that? You good? Do you need something from me?
How can I learn to override you? I've got a feeling it's in another cauldron. side, too.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still an approach.
Something over here?
Alive, and he's pissed.
We got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs, then push back out.
The battle. Frozen on us at the time. I'm gonna take a look around the room.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Reconcile, really close. Anthem be on point. Hoorah!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Was I supposed to? Yeah, usually it's yellow.
Oh, it's yellow if you got right.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well. What was this place? The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it. Just one bed. Maybe they're war chief's room. Red light. Guess that means no power. These wires must run to the power source. Holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Oh, that's informative. Three power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Fuck, she just fell down a huge cave, and all I did was drop off the ledge, and that cave shouldn't have been there. That's all I know. I mean, it's probably part of the game. She like missed the edge and fell, and then landed in water.
A holographic interface. It must be some kind of code.
Hey,
Maybe I
y'all
should
wanted
trace
to
the
know how I
objects in
remember the
this area.
geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies
Useful
north in
information.
summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Three power lines, resources. That makes one.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
So that way.
If you're facing north.
Well, if up is north, east is that way. What? Well, the circle is northeast west.
That's two. One more. That did it. Sounds like that did it. Tools being used. No braces. No clips. Must be another way. Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons. Fight or run.
Fight back! Damn you all! This is it for you!
Oh, I found that other power cell, by the way.
Oh.
What? I only need 2 for the one.
2 for the outside, there's 3 on the outside.
I've only seen 3 inside. Where's the 2 outside?
There's 2. Putting those things, so you need 5 total.
Where's the rest of them?
Home Mother, Mention Prologue, Maker's End, you got Great War, you got Fire Prime,
I'm missing 2 then.
I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad. What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Feels like it's bedtime.
What time is it?
After 10. I'll come talk to you. Give me a minute. Go.
With your night.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her. Oh, it's just... I mean, my God. Maybe take this discussion offline. There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood. Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world...
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't. Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride. I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Jesus Christ. So, I was down here. These ruins that I need to go back to, right? And I go all the way up here. And then we go all the way over here. Now once we go all the way Okay, so I have a lot of questions then. So does that mean this is just Utah? Or do you think this is like half of one state and half of another state?
This is probably just Utah.
Oh my God, such a bunker. Wait, you said I need to find it, don't you? Where did you say they were? You said one's where? Mother's something?
Mother's Heart or something like that.
There's one in Mother's Heart? Sure it's Mother's Heart? Does it say where?
Read the guide.
Huh?
You can look at the guide.
Is it on your computer?
Guys, the one that says Horizon Zero Dawn. It's second out there last.
The one with the big G on it?
Yeah, probably.
I still have 4 missions before I can get back into fucking Mother's Heart.